Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. I'll just give you a brief intro about what my name is and what I do. So, my name is Atharva Maisekar and I'm founder of ADM Eduabroad Consultant. In short, I will be telling you what ADM does. ADM basically guides students who are planning to pursue their master's or MBA in any of those major international countries. ADM basically guides them from the scratch till the end. So from the scratch, I mean, it involves application filling, shortlisting of universities, their profile evaluation, financial documentation and guidance in that particular section, visa guidance which involves interview preparation and all those parts. In the end, we also give them a pre-departure orientation to all those students. So basically, in this particular YouTube channel, I'll be telling everyone more about international countries, their higher education structure, financial aspects of those countries, what all is required if you are planning to pursue an MBA or a master's in any of those countries, and some of the most frequently asked questions among the students. So, today I'll be covering the topic of prerequisites which are required when a particular student is planning to pursue masters and MBA, and which probably is the first and the most crucial step a student should start preparing for. So I'll just share my screen over here. So everyone might be knowing about overseas competitive exams. So these are probably the first step any particular student should be going for when he is preparing for his master's and MBA. The first exam that you can see over here is GMAT. Now, before that, before I get into the sections of those particular exam, I want to tell you one thing is that the major countries which are popular for MS and MBA, which are USA, Canada, UK, Australia, and some parts of European uh, region, which is Germany, France, and all those countries. There are overall five major competitive exams which are dominant in these parts. So the first one which I'm showing over here is GMAT. I won't be going into details of the section, but definitely in coming episodes I will be explaining about each and every sections of those particular exams. And to keep on getting updates on such sort of information, you can always subscribe to my channel and keep following me up. So heading into the sections of these exams, the first one is you can see GMAT, and the first section that you can see over here is analytical writing assessment. The second section, if you can see, is integrated reasoning. Fourth is quantitative reasoning, and the last one is verbal reasoning. Now, GMAT is such an exam which is quite common in students who are planning to pursue MBA. So it basically judges all those skills which are mentioned over here, your quantitative skill, your verbal skill, your even reasoning skill, as well as your writing skills. The next exam that we are looking at is GRE, in which you can find three sections. First one is again analytical writing. The second one is verbal reasoning. And the third one is quantitative reasoning. GRE is a kind of exam which students opt for who are going for masters abroad. The third one, which you can see over here, is IELTS. Now, before going into details of remaining exam, I want to tell you there are two categories of exams over here. The first of which we saw, GMAT and GRE, these are standard tests which are required by universities and which may not be even required by universities. So, but major, if we look into wider perspective, then yes, these exams are required. So, and the next category now we are heading into is the English proficiency exam. So, countries like USA, UK, Canada, Australia, these they require an English proficiency test course, especially from a country like India, which is a non-English country. So they do require this proficiency test score from the students. So the first one is IELTS. If we can see, the first section here is listening, the second one is writing, third one is reading, and the last one is speaking. So even if we go ahead with the remaining two exams like TOEFL, you will find that the sections are pretty much similar with the remaining English proficiency test also. The main reason is the purpose behind all those exams is to test the English proficiency of the students. And that's why these particular sections are created. Again, in TOEFL also, the first section is listening, second is writing, third is reading, and the last one is speaking. Now, IELTS over here, I wanted to mention is quite a universal language, a universal language exam, which is accepted in all of those countries like USA, Canada, UK, and Australia. It is not dominant towards one particular country, if you can see. TOEFL is such an exam which is quite more inclined towards USA, you might say, but it is also accepted in some universities in Canada and UK, but predominantly it is in USA. The last one which we are seeing over here is PTE, which is Pearson Test of English. So this particular exam, it is quite famous in Oceania region. So what exactly is Oceania region? It is the countries which involve New Zealand, Australia. So PTE is more dominant toward these region. Again, there are three sections over here: speaking and writing. The first one, the second one is reading, and the last one is listening. So overall, there is no difference in PTE and other two tests. The only major difference is they have combined speaking and writing into one particular section, and that's how they have categorized it. So if you can see over here, these are the major exams which are required for anyone who is planning to pursue MBA or Masters abroad. Now, to get into details of those particular competitive exams, I will be giving all those information in my next video. So till then, you can keep following me up, subscribe my channel so that you can keep getting updates about all those things. So thanks a lot, everyone. We'll see you in next video.